What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be explaining crossovers on inlines and quad skates. All right, guys, before we get started, please, if you appreciate all my hard work, hit that like button real quick. Helps out a lot. I'll give you a second. If you don't appreciate my work, hit the dislike button and roll out of here. All right, so we're going to be talking about crossovers today. There's backwards crossovers and there's forward crossovers. If you're a beginner, don't even think about the backwards crossovers right now, okay? If you just figured out how to skate backwards, don't even think about the backwards crossovers yet, okay? You're going to have at least, I'd say, a month under your belt of skating backwards before you even attempt the backwards crossover, because it's pretty advanced. So where do we begin with the crossovers? Crossovers, they're pretty simple once you get the idea of them, all right? Same thing with the mohawks and same thing with a lot of tricks. It's all about transferring from one foot to another foot, okay? So for the sake of argument and tutorial, we're gonna be doing it in the rink. When you're in the rink, you're doing crossovers when you get to the turns, okay? So this would be a right over left foot crossover, what I'm doing right now. So this is really exaggerated. Usually you would kind of do it a little bit more fluid, but I'm just doing it to show you guys the motion of the crossover, okay? So when you start doing it, when you're going to your left, all your weight is gonna be on your left side, okay? So all my weight's on my left foot, boom. As soon as my foot touches down, all your weight should be transferred to your right foot, okay? And then after that, I picked my foot up just to show you guys. Like I said, this is exaggerated, so you're not gonna be doing it exactly like this, but all my weight's on my left foot, all my weight is on my right foot, okay? And then I just pick it back up and put it down. To get more fluid with it, you don't really have to pick your feet up super high off the ground, you know, just kind of get a nice kick going. And you're gonna notice when you start doing these, you're gonna get a lot of speed, all right? Crossovers are really good at gaining momentum. So if you wanna gain a lot of speed quickly, do crossovers. So there's two things that are giving you speed when you do these crossovers. It's the first kick. When I say all your weight should be on your left foot when you start, when you do that, you kick with your right foot, okay? So just like this. All my weight is gonna be on my left foot and kick with my right foot. And then I bring it over and set it down, all right? It's gonna be the same way if you're going left or right, but obviously we're in the skate rink, so we're just gonna be going this way. So do a kick, and then when you do that kick and you're bringing it over, your left foot, all your weight's gonna be on it, and it's gonna kind of slide. You don't wanna just focus on getting the crossover over here, because I see a lot of people do that. I see a lot of people, they're so focused on getting their right leg over their left foot that they go like that. And they kind of they make it more difficult for themselves because they're just stepping over. Now, when you're stepping over, you should be bringing your left foot behind. That's why it's a crossover, because you're going like this, right? So take the right foot, and as I'm stepping over, your left foot is coming on the inside. Watch, you'll see right here. If you want to get a close-up of this real quick, zoom in. Is that good? So look, I pick my foot up, and you see how my foot slid behind my other foot? Maybe I'll show it close. I'm gonna do it straight on, okay? Here you go. So pay attention to my left foot right here. I pick my right foot up, and you see how it slides over like that? It slides over. It goes from here and just goes just ever so slightly like that. That's gonna help you with being fluid with the crossover. Because like I said, a lot of people, they focus solely on bringing that right foot over. And when you do that, you're just almost stepping on your toes, you know? So don't step on your toes, guys. Bring that left foot in, all right? Let me show you guys. Pay attention to that left foot, that's important. See how I bring it in like that? Watch, we're gonna get real quick here, okay? You can see when I go fast, it's going like way behind me. I'm going too fast now. Yeah, you can never get this much speed when, are you able to keep up, Amber? Kinda. If you're just skating forward, it's really hard to get that kind of speed that quick because you're going like this. Woo. So that's crossovers. Backwards crossovers, they're the same thing, all right? The same movement, just opposite, especially if you're going the same way. So instead of picking up your right foot and putting it over your left foot, you're gonna be picking up your left foot and putting it over your right foot. And same exact, all the concepts that I just talked about before apply here, okay? You're picking that foot up and you're bringing that other foot in right behind you. And for these ones, I mean, sometimes I don't even pick my left foot off the ground. You can get away with just kind of like sliding them and doing like a crisscross. Check this out, check this crisscross motion. Just like that. See, my left foot isn't even coming off the ground at all, but it's still essentially a crossover. I mean, you can pick your foot up, but it doesn't really matter. You just get so much speed doing these. So this is what it's like when you pick your foot up. It's just not as smooth. I just do it this way because it looks cleaner. Either way is fine. So that's backwards crossover. Man, I don't even know where to begin. Like, I know you guys came here for a tutorial, but really it's all the same exact methods except you're doing it the complete mirrored way. And I think that's what's so hard about doing crossovers is that, you know, you're so used to having all your weight on this foot and then transferring it to this foot that when you start doing it backwards, you're like, whoa, hold on, I'm not used to that motion. So you just got to think about it in reverse. Now, if you came here for the quads tutorial, pretty much all the same things apply as well. I'm going to throw them on real quick and show you guys how to do it on there. And yeah, how to do crossovers on the quads, okay? So, you know, you're basically going to be doing the same thing as you were on the inlines. If you guys skip to this part of the video, go back and watch the first part, okay? So, you know, you just want to bring one foot in front of the other foot, and you'll notice, like I've been saying if you watch the other tutorials, it's so much easier to do this trick on the quad skates because you have these platforms. I like to think of them as platforms, okay? Because you got two wheels here, you got two wheels there, you got a whole platform that your foot is on. When you're on the inline skates, you have wheels like this, so you're like on a wall instead of a platform. So I'm telling you guys, just it's important to keep bringing that left foot behind your other foot, like we talked about with the inlines. And you're gonna notice if you try both pairs of skates, you're gonna notice it's so much easier to have your foot come in behind you with the quad skates. See how it's just floating right behind me. I don't even have to do any work to it. So anyways, guys, if you made it this far and you're not subscribed already, I don't know why you're not. You might as well just go ahead and subscribe. We make tons of cool content on the channel. We got tons of playlists in the description below. Go check them out. Hit that like button if you've held out this long and you make sure you want to get some good information. I'm just rambling at this point. Guys, I'm tired. Please, see you in the next one. Peace out.
Don't forget to ring the notification bell.